And then when we do come to the wave 2 targeted support, it's about, you know, being mindful that if we're going to put more effort into instructional practice in the classroom, we should reduce the need for this. And it is our job to minimise the need. But if we're saying that some students definitely need that additionality, it's how are we using that screening and diagnostic data? Which interventions do we offer? Do we have specialists trained in them? Again, less is more approach. I'll show you what my approach is in a minute. And then it's how do we tier that approach? So I've had lots of conversations with Ofsted recently in all our schools, very practiced in this now, but they want to know, you know, how are you supporting those students who are just below their chronological age, up to 2 years? And then what are you doing for those that they've got further to catch up? So you need a tiered level of approach there. And then you need to have plans in place to show how you're monitoring that. But also, one of the things I don't think schools do very well yet is once a student has finished intervention, how do you then continue to monitor them to make sure that the intervention has worked and it's helped them to catch up, but then they've kept up over a longer period of time? So I think that's a key thing for schools to be thinking about. This is what we do in some of my schools. It's not perfect, but we decided that we didn't want a scattergun approach of interventions. So 4 mainstream high schools have come together and we've decided that we will offer 3 main interventions. So we have Fresh Start for those students who are reading age below 9.5, who require specific help with their word reading. Obviously that programme doesn't only focus on that. We then have Lexonic for those students who can catch up quite quickly, and we know that is minimal in terms of withdrawal from lessons. And then we've got a catch-all Lexia. Some students prefer that kind of online programme, personalised programme for them. So it's about getting a bit of a balance. But there are obviously lots of other programmes out there. I'm not saying these are the only ones you should be using, but this is our doing fewer things better. And what I would say is, you know, we spend a lot of time thinking about our struggling readers. Let's not forget about the readers who are actually quite motivated and engaged and do have a reading age that matches their chronological age. You know, we've got to think about all pupils in that tiered approach. So what are we doing? And those opportunities for regular reading practice, even reading aloud practice for good readers, are really important. Let's not make assumptions about those most able readers. Let's not leave it to chance. They might be good readers, but they might not be reading loads outside of school. So where can we get those opportunities for them within the school day is really important.